Another one of the college football talks.
Yes.
It was an interesting weekend to say the least. Holy hell, we had some upsets. Jeremy called one of them.
Yes, he did.
The other one wasn't quite the one that everybody was thinking was going to be happening, though. Like, unfortunately, where I live at, I get to hear all about it probably for the next year.
Yeah, South Carolina played a real good game, though. They really did.
Yeah,
their defense is good.
Yeah, they took and moved that ball real well for that. Like, I was surprised because they was holding their own at the line of scrimmage and everything.
Yeah, they were.
Yes, sir. Well, I know you ain't talking about Arkansas.
Look, I'm not. I'll let y'all touch on bacon bits today, okay?
Hey, there's nothing wrong with bacon bits. There's nothing wrong.
There's no need to talk about Arkansas anytime during this hangout today. So.
You're right. You're right. We ain't gonna say a word.
Well, I mean, it's kind of y'all's team, so we kind of got to touch on it somewhat. Now, depending on
we really have to, Alan?
How much y'all want to talk about it.
Alan, we don't have to.
We don't have to.
Yeah.
All right. So, anyways, yeah, it was a pretty good weekend in college football. I mean, there really wasn't. We had a lot more games that were top notch as opposed to previous weeks of the season, where it was just kind of ho hum. Ain't nobody played anybody or anything like that. This past week there was some pretty decent matchups and everything like that. Yeah, there's the one I was talking about. The Yardbirds, the Angry Chickens took and beat up on those Bulldogs.
I can't believe Georgia didn't score any more than that, though. That's what shocked me. I thought Fromm was supposed to be like a Heisman contender,
That shit right there made my day. The only way my day could have been any better is if I had me a 20-year-old blind. Other than that right there made my day the other day.
I don't know why anybody's ever said that he'd be a Heisman candidate. I mean, Jake from State Farm should be back selling insurance.
He's got a lot of hype around him. He's always had a lot of hype around him.
But and that's what I have. That's another thing I haven't understood. I'm not saying Jake Fromm is a bad quarterback by any means. He's a game manager. There's no two ways about that. He's a game manager. He's always had to have one or two running backs that they can complement so they can play that play action pass to receivers like Ridley and McCall Hardman and stuff like that. This year they don't have it, and it shows. They don't have the wide receivers like they had in years past.
Yeah, but has anyone checked in on the kicker? Because that kicker is like Mr. Automatic. I mean,
that was what surprised me.
He wasn't Mr. Automatic that last kick, boy.
They just got through doing a big piece on him about his glasses and everything on the.
Yeah.
I thought for some reason man, that'd be bad if he. I'm not lying. Before the game, I was like, that'd be bad if he cost him the game somehow. I'm like, that is weird. I thought that. Wow.
Well, at least they did a piece on him because I know he didn't get a piece that night.
No, he probably got kicked out of all fraternities that night.
What was that? What was the one where they said that the kicker was so depressed he tried to hang himself and he tried to kick the chair and he missed it too?
Oh,
Oh my goodness!
You know what I'm saying? That
yeah.
was a pretty bad night for him,
And I see Bottom Dollar is in the chat. Bottom Dollar, if you want to join up, buddy, I took and put the.
Where you at, Bottom Dollar?
BD, come on, brother.
I can send it to you on Facebook, homie.
Got Eastwind,
Drunken One, and I ain't realized.
Wow, we got a big crowd.
We are blowing up right now. Cheers, everybody in the audience.
Yes, Ronnie. This is kind of off topic, but yeah, the Jets just beat your Cowgirls. You're right about that one.
I said that, Alan, not Ronnie.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm just reiterating what you were saying too, Ronnie.
Reiterate what you saying, bud.
I love
you, Ronnie.
I don't usually watch the NFL, but I saw a lot of people on Facebook breaking out Jets gear from like years ago. Like all of a sudden, they're like the South Carolina fans. They were proud.
We got Whiskey.
Scout. How you doing today, sir?
Now, wait a minute. This guy said we was going to blow out Texas. Is this the guy that told me we was going to blow out Texas? And I said, wait a minute. It's going to be a close game.
Texas game really wasn't as close as what the score
Audio's messed up.
I know.
We can hear you.
That's what I would say. Okay.
You're like,
Yeah, you kind of
What'd you
look like a
say?
Japanese video right now when the Chinese movies where your mouth moves and the sound comes.
What'd you say?
yeah,
No, what?
What?
I didn't hear what you said, Jackie Chan. What?
What? What?
that game.
Roger.
All right, that's fine. Yeah, that game really wasn't as close as what the score made it look like. Because Oklahoma pretty much,
Yeah, but I said it wasn't going to be. What did I say? It wasn't going to be.
it wasn't going to be a blowout.
Yep.
I'm not gonna lie. I was going for my homie Rod's team. I was going for Texas, and then Jalen Hurts showed up, and that kid ran all over y'all, bro. And it was terrible.
Oklahoma. I thought Oklahoma. I mean, Oklahoma. They actually took points themselves off the board. They could have been bigger. Those Hurts turnovers. I mean, it
Yes, sir.
was,
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
But take nothing away from Texas. They stepped up when they needed to stay in that game. So.
Right. Right. It was a good game. I mean,
It was a good game. I enjoyed
Texas
that
kind of
game.
scares me. I mean, they're just getting started good.
Yep.
They're gonna be-
Well, yeah, Texas in the next couple of years is going to be something to reckon with. And the big
And I don't like that.
Oklahoma scares the shit out of me. They just Jalen Hurts is on a mission this year. I tell you what impressed me though was taking and watching that Oklahoma defense because they held for most of that game, and it wasn't. But they didn't take and I didn't think it taken be. A lot of times these games are they can wind up being 45-40 and stuff like that. I didn't figure they'd taken a lot of them scored 27 with the way their defense has been going this year. But what do I know?
Yeah, I bet Jalen was doing some fumble this week though.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Rose.
nice ride. Nice ride. Nice, brother.
So I grabbed this beer because I was going to drink this beer. It was so funny. I was like, what beer am I going to drink? And I'm like, I looked at my thing and I had two of these right next to each other. So this is
Nice.
the 2018 edition. I just bought the 2019.
Oh yeah. I've drank that. I don't know if I've drank that one before or not.
Yeah, so
I've never had that, brother. It looks sick, though.
it's
That's
8
the,
whiskey barrels.
see, I haven't had that version of that.
I've drank like the was it hazily nutty something? What is it called? I don't forget the name of it.
You talking about that brown, the hazelnut brown? Or whatever?
Yeah, it wasn't as good as I thought it would be.
Oh, you didn't like it? I like them. You got to like hazelnut, I guess, but which I'm not a huge hazelnut fan. I thought that one was okay, but
Maybe it's a different one. There was like there's two different ones they make that's like that.
yeah,
Maybe you drank the good one, I drank the bad one.
that could happen.
It happens every week if you're an Arkansas fan. Hell, you think it's going to be good and it's a bad one.
I don't want to hear you say that A word again.
Don't make me come down there. Don't make me come down there. I know where you
Don't
are.
say that A word no more.
What? I didn't say asshole. I mean, Arkansas.
That no dirty glass mafia over here, fellas.
Oh, yeah.
Nice rogue glass, right?
Nice.
There you go.
That right there surprised the shit out of me. I thought maybe
Yes, sir.
a time or two, and
Their
Wisconsin
defense.
said, no, we got this one, homie.
Wisconsin is going to give Ohio State all they want.
Oh yeah, 'cause they got a defense and they got a decent offense. Ohio State hadn't played really nobody this year so far. So
Wisconsin may be a sleeper nobody's really talking about, but
well, Wisconsin's one of those teams that perennially, they're good and they're on the cusp, but something happens and they just kind of fall back down. They'll make the Rose Bowl or something like that, and they'll take and beat up on a lesser team.
right.
Try to get them with the whiskey scout.
They're saying now top 5 teams, if a team's going to lose this weekend, it might be Ohio State, but don't see it happening.
Is that better?
Whiskey, what's up, brother?
You can see you.
Oh, wait a minute.
My connection's pretty bad.
Oh, you way
Can
out?
you guys hear me?
Yeah,
Yes,
we're
sir.
here.
We can hear you.
Hey,
You way
whiskey.
out again?
Yeah, I'm out working, out in the boonies.
Hey, whiskey. It's okay. The only reason your internet's breaking up right now is because you're going to lay down more facts tonight than all of us combined. It's like the internet god saying no.
What it is his team actually played somebody this week, and ours really didn't. So
Yeah,
And they took care of business.
A&M looked good for about 2 seconds.
Yeah, well, they looked good for the first drive, and then, yeah, Bama said, no, we got this one. Sit down.
Yep.
I-
That's exactly what happened.
I'll be honest with you. It's one of the first games in a while that I was like, after about 2 quarters, I asked my wife, I said, baby, you need me to run to the store and get anything?
Wow.
It was just boring.
Yeah. And they kind of, I think Texas A&M hurt herself on a couple of the first drives. They could have scored more, actually.
Yeah, they moved pretty good the first 3 series, and it just kind of petered off for them.
I know they didn't capitalize on all of it, what they could have. I don't think.
No.
Yeah.
No.
But that kind of set them up for, like,
And
they're
it
going
did,
to get beat anyway, but they could have scored more.
Bama's got 2 players on the defensive line that are true freshmen that started this weekend or this past weekend, and 2 inside linebackers are true freshmen. And they sacked that boy,
Yeah.
6 times, 7 times? So, I mean, that offensive line wasn't doing him no favors that whole game. And they couldn't run the ball. They couldn't run the ball either.
No, Mond is not that good a quarterback. He doesn't fit Jimbo Fisher's system, and that's the problem.
Yeah. Yeah, and whenever he had Jameis Winston there at Florida State, Winston had some, he's a lot more accurate than what Mond is. He could also run, but he didn't run a whole lot, but he was also a lot more accurate than what Mond is. Mond on the deep ball can't place it where it needs to go.
Yeah, Jameis Winston reminded me of Cam Newton a lot as far as kind of the way he played. But I think he actually was maybe a better passer, though, I think, and less of a runner, maybe.
Cam.
Yeah,
That's my assessment. I can't remember exactly how well that he did.
They both got cannon arms, but Cam was the better runner.
Yeah.
And just Jameis was a little bit more accurate, not a whole lot more. We see that playing in the NFL right now with the Bucks. So, but yeah, and too bad Brad's not on here because he'll be on 20 minutes. So
Yeah, he'll be on in 20 minutes. We'll hear all about how Arkansas is great and Clemson sucks. Y'all stick around. Bottom dollar's coming, folks. He's coming. BD, I feel you, brother. I got another shirt just like this, homie. You can wear it.
Did you mail it to him? Did you mail it to him already?
Yeah, hell no. Shit, I didn't want him to start a fire with this hot garbage.
He's going to use it for shop rags, right?
Hey, I got me a shirt. I got me an Arkansas shirt the other day. Jay says all we do is win, win, win. It was on clearance for $3. Tell you what, brother, that damn thing will start a fire like that. It's awesome. It is awesome. It's better than bug spray.
Right.
the Oregon and
Oregon.
Colorado was another score that kind of surprised me because Colorado is not that bad of a team, but apparently they're not as good as I was thinking either. I figured it might be
offense going.
Well, Oregon is.
I think you're seeing Oregon's quarterback is getting better every week, and I think what you're seeing there is his evolution as he comes along. He's improving his offense, and Colorado's defense, I don't think, was ready for it. That's what I think.
Not to allow 45 points. They definitely wasn't ready for it. And Herbert, they said he'd have been a top 10 pick if he'd have come out for the draft last season. So,
Yeah.
he's even better. He might take, and that I think they've got him and Tua 1 and 2 as far as quarterbacks are concerned. So, I'm interested to see if Jalen winds up winning the Heisman, where that's going to put him for the draft. If he'll wind up being a top round pick because of that.
Alan, let me ask something, brother. If you had the first round pick and you need a quarterback, who would you pick? Would you pick Tua Tagovailoa or would you pick Jalen Hurts?
I'd pick Tua all day.
Me too. Me too.
And it's not against Jalen. It's just I think Tua reads the field a little bit better than what Jalen does.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Although he's improved greatly, which is scary as shit.
Yes, sir.
Well,
Are they the 2 best quarterbacks?
Tua's
Yeah.
Because I can say Joe Burrow. He's looking. Joe Burrow can make a better NFL prospect.
Burrow.
Well, yeah, Joe Burrow he stays in the pocket. He delivers what he needs to deliver. He's tall. He sees over it. I think Tua is the best quarterback, honestly, that's come out of Alabama in years. McCarron was a manager. He was a good quarterback, but he was a game manager. The running backs and their defense took care of everything. And I think everything since him, Hurts was a good quarterback for him, but he's just not Tua. Tua's more accurate than Hurts. I won't never argue that.
Isn't it true that Tua
I just
became
don't know.
the third overall passer ever for y'all? He needed like 62 yards. I know he got it.
He's thrown the most touchdowns of any quarterback at Alabama.
Wow.
His brother Dria's coming to play for y'all, isn't he?
Yeah, he's already riding.
Name Drea?
He's already got
Drea.
Talia.
Talia
Tagovailoa.
I thought it was Drea. There's Tua and Drea. What do I know?
He's already riding the bench for Bama. He's already gotten some game time this season in mop-up duty. So next year it'll be Talia and Mac Jones vying for the starting job, I have a feeling. So
Unless there's a transfer.
yeah, unless Mac transfers. But the thing about, I think Mac might actually have the upper hand on that one because Mac has been in the system longer. He's taller, and he's also hella accurate. But Talia's got he reminds me of watching his high school tape. He reminds me a little bit of Jalen Hurts as far as the way he can run, but he's more accurate than Jalen was coming out of high school.
Guys, I got an important phone call. Y'all know what it's about. I got to take this.
Yeah, man, you're good.
All right, man.
Big shout out to Turtle.
Yes, sir.
Turtle man.
Yes, sir. And then, Michigan took and beat Illinois, which I don't think, that's not a real big surprise.
No.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they took and put up 42 points on somebody finally.
Michigan showed up for something, but then again, how much did you show up for Illinois?
I mean, it was Illinois. I mean, that's like playing Indiana. It's a basketball school.
And Michigan's my second favorite team, unfortunately. I'm not a big Harbaugh fan, though.
No.
Yeah,
Me neither.
he doesn't make it easy.
No.
Yeah. Like I said, I have relatives in Michigan, and I kind of
That was a close game.
grandfathered into that
was
one.
a very close game.
Yeah, I didn't get to see any of that one.
I didn't get to see that one either, but I heard that program on the rise.
I had Herm coming through.
I knew it was going to be close, so it was close.
Yeah.
He
We
told
need to replay our footage of stuff we said where we can be accountable.
No,
mind.
that's coming up. That's coming up because I got the predictions thing.
Oh, you
Really?
Oh, yeah.
I haven't even looked to see what kind of predictions I want to make. I need to look at the
new level to the show.
Well, I've already got my upset pick. So
I need to start looking. Go ahead, though.
let's see. And then Cincinnati beat up on Houston, which
I told you Cincinnati would get Houston.
The
Right.
Bengals are good. The Bengals are good this year.
Looking at Holgerson, he's offense that can put up points, but his defense are terrible. Because they say he may be out by the end of the
That
year.
was a close game, too.
and see, I wasn't able to catch that game either, but I picked Texas Tech to upset Baylor, and you see how wrong I was by 3 points.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, close only counts in hand grenades and horseshoes. So
Baylor's quietly just undefeated.
Yeah, I didn't even know Baylor had a decent team until I started looking at the polls and looking at some of the scores, and I'm like, wow, they're actually
I think
Go ahead.
I think that everybody was surprised Baylor had a decent team. I didn't see it at the beginning of the season. I didn't think they'd be much more than 50-50.
Well, they're still on the rebound from Art Browse and stuff like that, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, I mean, so they're better than they thought they were going to be at this point. Because I was thinking that might be one of our wins in the conference, but not anymore. I don't think we're going to bowl this year.
Let's see here. Where's my banners? Missouri, 38-27 over Mississippi. Missouri might be a team in the East that
Yeah, I think they're getting
or something like that.
I think the
Florida.
Kelly Bryant's got more comfortable in the system as this went on. He's adding to their team big time.
Yeah,
I
oh, yeah.
think.
Well, Missouri lives and dies by their quarterback play. When he's having a good game, they win. When he's not, they don't. And that's one team that is directly tied to the performance of their quarterback. They have a lot of other options.
No, they don't. And let's see. This score surprised the shit out of me too. Like Scott Frost, I don't think he's gonna stick around much longer. He keeps on letting stuff like that happen. Great God.
Yeah, I told you
7.
I told you it's gonna I don't know. The jury's still out on him. I don't know. We'll see.
Let's see. And then Penn State beat Iowa 17-12. I know a lot of y'all last week were picking Iowa to upset Penn State.
My upset last week and scored a touchdown too late in the
Not
game
me.
to catch up.
Not me. Go back. Rewind the tape.
That's
Oh
right.
yeah, no, you picked Tennessee over Mississippi State, and somehow you turned out to be right, Mr. Nostradamus.
I don't know. I get feelings on certain games like that. It's weird. Maybe I need to start betting. Then it won't happen though. As soon as I start betting, nothing will work.
Yeah, it'd be like me play FanDuel and then nothing ever goes right for you. Fuck, lost money again.
The game, Iowa scored late to make it 17-12 and
Yeah,
2 point, but then they get to.
it's a good game. Looks like though. I mean, I didn't get to watch that game. Did you get to watch it, Rajay?
I saw parts of it. It was an ugly game. It was a defensive battle, just like when they played Michigan. It was.
Oh, okay.
I was smash mouth, and it wasn't a lot of explosions and stuff happening. Good hitting though.
And that was in Iowa, right?
Yeah, that wasn't.
Yeah. Yeah, it's in Iowa.
Yeah, it was Iowa. Yeah, they're
It was right for being one of the upset games. I mean, Iowa at home, they play pretty hard. So
that quarterback's just not getting it going anymore. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know.
Because at one time that their quarterback, I can't remember his name for nothing right now.
Nate Stanley.
Yeah, he's kind of he's digressed a little bit, in my opinion.
I think so too. And then Notre Dame took and beat USC. Unfortunately for Notre Dame, after Georgia lost to South Carolina, their resume isn't looking too pretty. It's as pretty as it was before, I should say. They still got a quality win on that. So
yeah, well, they always have that issue of being the outside conference team. They have to go undefeated to compete. I don't think they have enough to climb back into the playoffs by the time it comes around.
Didn't South Carolina get beat by North Carolina at the beginning of the year?
Yep, they sure did.
But that was a close game. But then North Carolina gave Clemson all they wanted. So South Carolina may be a little better than what we think. I don't know.
Well, I don't
Look
know.
who's here.
Carolina's
USC's got some talent because
really up and down.
yeah. USC's got some talent because hell, they're on their third string quarterback at this point. And then this one right here, Clemson taking a bully on Florida State.
Florida State's went way down.
I'm surprised.
Yeah, they might as well be playing Tallahassee Community College at this point.
The last time I looked, it was like scoreless. So they must have got some mop-up points or something on the third string defense.
Yeah, and I think I seen the score in the third quarter is like 38-0 or something like that.
I was like, they're gonna blow them out. Just not let them score.
Man, have they fallen?
See, the score I'm about to put up on here is what's scaring me about this team once we get to play them in 3 weeks.
Yeah,
LSU beat the brakes off of Florida, 42-28.
but it was close. It was like 28-28 at one time, though, right?
Yeah, until like halftime, and then after halftime, it's just like
it was like a heavyweight fight throwing jabs, and then Florida just got wore down.
yeah.
I agree with that 100%.
Yeah. I mean, they were throwing blows. I was surprised how Florida was hanging with them. And
Y'all don't tell Blake I said this, but Florida is apparently taking Blake's advice. They've got 2 or 3 6'4", 6'5" wide receivers that can run like hell.
yeah,
That's who they're throwing the fucking ball to. The tight end for them is like 6'6". All they have to do is throw it up a little bit, or throw it a little bit out in front. All they got to do is this, and it's a wrap.
yeah.
So, but yeah, I took and watched a little over half of that game, and I was like, bro, I'm not looking forward to that matchup.
That game should have been the ABC game. It was on ESPN.
Yeah. Cheers, Turtle Man. Appreciate you stopping by, buddy.
That was a good game, though.
Yeah.
It was fun to watch.
And then I don't know who picked Hawaii to possibly beat Boise State.
I think Blake wanted to. Remember?
Well, I wanted to, but I said it was going to be too
Guys, I'm going to jump off here because I'm only getting about every third word, and I'm going to try to get – I'll just jump in the comments and just comment there. That seems to probably work better, but for some reason my reception is really bad, and I can barely hear most of what you're saying. So it's kind of a guessing game. I'm trying to fill in words. I'm sorry. I'll see y'all in the comments. So.
All right.
All right, man.
Take care. Thanks for joining.
Hopefully the reception is a little bit better for you next week. Yeah, it was Brad talking about possibly picking them, and he took and wound up picking Texas over Oklahoma.
It was close.
I thought I picked Temple over Memphis, but I did pick Texas over Oklahoma. I thought I went with Temple. I had a good feeling they were going to beat them.
Yeah, no, you had made mention of that, but whenever it comes to the upset predictions, you went with the Texas. You said I'm gonna go Texas over Oklahoma because I went through the footage earlier today. I took 1 minute 18 seconds in.
Yeah.
So I better really pay attention to my picks. Again.
Right.
Let's see. I'm going through here looking.
Not so fast, my friend.
Yeah. Now I wish I would have went with the Temple Memphis game.
Yeah, that'd be.
Hey, they're playing a good game this week too, though. Temple is.
Oh, yeah, Temple's defense is amazing.
You can pick Temple this week. They're playing SMU.
Yeah,
Temple's playing SMU.
Sorry about that, boys. I'm back.
Go ahead, though.
Good, buddy. We know how stuff goes, man.
Bob Dollar, what's going on, brother? How are you, boss?
Doing good. Just finally got here.
What happened to Whiskey? We lose him?
Yeah,
He's having reception. I mean,
he had
Reception issues.
yeah, I have reception issues too.
And then, Jeremy's spot on with the Tennessee over Mississippi State.
Hey, blind squirrel finds acorn every once in a while. You know what I'm saying? I really did. I had a feeling about that one. Seriously, like I felt like some reason I felt Tennessee's going to beat Mississippi State. I don't know why. As bad as they played, I just think Mississippi State played worse lately.
That's saying a lot.
Yeah,
a whole lot too.
And I actually thought that we could maybe beat them, but now after watching us play Kentucky, we can't beat Mississippi State either. Unless Tennessee beat them 20-0, then maybe we have a chance.
Have you already reviewed Florida and LSU?
Yeah.
You mean this one right here? Yeah, we talked about that earlier.
Hey, did y'all see how Florida took my idea and they had all them big ass dudes up there? I just want to throw that out there. By the way, everybody's laughing. I take it y'all know what I'm talking about. So
No, we ain't got a fucking clue what you're talking about. I thought they had a bunch of short 5'9" motherfuckers on that team.
Well, thank God nobody put their keys on top of the fridge or they'd be fucked.
Yeah, I took and made mention of that. I was like, don't tell Blake I said this, but
Oh shit!
y'all got a bunch of 6'5" people that can fly on the damn receiving core of that team.
That's the way to do it, buddy.
I'm telling you,
That's the way to do it.
you're right. At least on one account.
Florida with Mullins, the coach, is going to be pretty tough.
Yes, they are. He's recruiting some good defensive players down there and the offense.
Alan, y'all better watch out for LSU, brother. Y'all better watch, Bo. I'm telling you.
Only team that's got me shaking in my boots.
Outside of Arkansas, right?
Yeah.
Bro, look, I can go down to the local store and get some pulled pork, so I definitely ain't worried about y'all.
I'm gonna remind you of that shit here in a couple of weeks.
All right, I'll make sure I'm eating a salad with some bacon bits on it. I'll be like, all right, your team tastes good, homie.
I'm just
Mike's
thinking.
like, you didn't bring me a pulled pork sandwich. What's the deal?
Yeah, what the hell? We don't get pulled pork sandwich because we're Arkansas fans.
I figured y'all don't want to be cannibals or nothing like that.
Imitation pork.
Tofu
Imitation pork.
tofu pork, huh?
Tofu pork.
Hey, since it's fake pork, we can just call it fork. You know? Pork.
It looks like pork. It tastes like crap. No, I'm kidding.
That ain't no shit. Okay, anyway, where are we at? I'm sorry.
I don't know. Alan's supposed to slap us when we get out of line, but
No. Hell,
slap him.
I told him it was going to be a little bit more easy going this go around because I think it was a little bit too regimented last go around. We lost some of the shit talking element of this show, and I think that's one of my favorite parts of all this is us talking shit back and forth.
I was late.
Well, you got the number one shit talker in the panel right now looking right dead at you. Don't be looking at him, Jay. Don't be looking at him.
Blake, I'm have to disagree with you because I ain't got a mirror sitting in front of me. Thank God I got a computer screen though, so I can see myself.
Hey, cheers on that, buddy.
And
I'm looking at the schedule for this upcoming week. I ain't got to look at it yet. I'm trying to catch up.
Bottom Dollar talking about he was late, and that's just like his team. They late to having a good enough schedule. I think maybe for the playoffs this year.
I believe that they say that this year's a new year, but I believe we went out, we do our job, we have a chance because there's going to be a lot of cannibalism coming up in all the other conferences. We'll have to wait and see. As long as Clemson is whole steady, I think they'll be fine. That's kind of what happened to us when we played when we lost to Syracuse. We just kind of played the rest of our schedule while everybody else ate up the rest. Everybody cannibalized their conferences.
I'm gonna tell you like this. Let's see. It looks like I'll be playing Wake Forest whenever it comes around to the ACC championship game.
No, we're in the same conference, so it'll probably be us and Virginia or us and maybe Pitt or Miami.
What? I'm going to tell you like this. If LSU beats Bama, LSU will move up to number 1. Bama will probably fall down to number 5. Then it'll be Clemson, Ohio State, Oklahoma. All right.
And then they're going to put Alabama in there because Alabama.
What I was going to say, if Ohio State loses to Wisconsin, it'll wind up taking I just don't see with y'all schedule it happening this year. Y'all could be undefeated. Y'all could be like UCF because y'all played that kind of schedule so far.
I would argue that point, say blah blah blah. No, this year, yeah, I agree with that. All we have to bank on is performance and winning. I mean, that's it. But we don't play nobody. We have to beat everybody out and kind of blow them out to even have a chance.
Has that to be the champ, beat the champ goal.
The argument here is the same shit. The argument is the same thing. The ACC sucks. ACC sucks. But when we get to the playoffs, everybody who says, "Oh, Clemson, they're not going to be good enough," we play with the team. We play with very well.
NCAA loves Devo. He's good for the ratings. He gets the people in. Yeah.
Okay, I guess I'm the only one who's got the testicular fortitude to say this. Fuck Ohio State. I'd never like none of you assholes. I hope Alabama gets in over than the fuck guys. Yeah, that's what y'all are, the fuck guys. The hell with your little silver helmets and your red shit. I hate you.
Just hate them.
Ohio State has never beat Clemson, so
You're just mad at a team with the same shade of red as y'all uniforms is actually winning. Chill out.
It's hard being a short man, Alan. It's hard.
Oh my Lord!
You feel like you have a little less to offer?
Hey, Rajay, can I borrow $1? I'm a little short.
Oh my gosh!
So this coming
Just
week,
stand tall, Blake. Just stand tall, Blake. You're all right.
I'm sitting on the telephone book like you told me, Jeremy.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm good.
You're good.
Hey, just don't tell nobody.
Short, so it makes me look taller. So this is actually a 7-foot banner, so it makes me look.
Thank
7
you. You're at least 6'5". Thank you. That's awesome. I'm 4'6". Great.
Yeah, when I stand on 2 milk cartons.
Hey, I'm already sitting on 2 phone books. What the hell else I gotta do to get a break? My damn hogs won't give me a win.
see
Man,
now,
do it, man.
Yeah.
see now, Whiskey here talking about everybody has to be 1 loss or less to get the playoffs and set Bama. 2 or more losses don't matter. I'm gonna disagree with that. I think this year is stout enough that Bama has a loss. We still ain't gonna make it in.
Alabama's gonna be in. Alabama will be in. Clemson will be in.
See, I think the only thing that it might take and trip up LSU when they play Bama is they haven't seen an offense like Bama has, because we ain't got the defense for it this year. I just know that right now. We ain't got the defense to take a hang.
Well, and also Alabama don't have the defense, I don't think, to stop that attack that they showed the other night. That shit was crazy. LSU, they're going to run all over Alabama. Run and throw it all over them.
I don't know about that,
About
bro.
running all over them and throwing all over them. We still don't take a whole lot of rushing yards. And passing's got me concerned. I think it's going to wind up being a close game. It'll wind up being one of those 28-21, or it'll wind up being one of those shootout games. It's be one of the two.
Where's the game at this year?
Let's see. The game this year, I think it's at LSU, but normally the visiting team
Yeah, that's
against each other. So
it'll probably be a
Nope.
nighttime game.
it's LSU versus at Alabama. So
It's at Alabama.
yeah.
Oh, Alabama's got it all day then.
I believe so. Like I said, with the way that Alabama's defense is down, I think LSU's gonna have a heyday with that shit. Just from what I've seen, the way they played the past few big games they played. That's the only glaring disability in Alabama's team is their second or their linebacker core.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I completely agree with you. So this coming week, there's some decent games. You got Utah and Arizona State. And I didn't make no banners for this. I should have, but you got Utah versus Arizona State.
That's gonna
be a good game. And where is that going to be played at?
That's going to be at Utah.
That is actually my upset. My upset for the week. I really think Arizona State's going to get them. Arizona State ain't no chumps, man.
No, I think Herm's got them moving in the right direction. That was going to be my pick, but I'll let you have it. You got Baylor versus Oklahoma State. Let's see. Tulane versus Memphis.
Yeah. That's going to be a good game.
Tulane and Memphis this past weekend.
No, that was
the past.
Now Tulane beat the shit out of somebody this weekend, but it wasn't them. I'm looking at this week's schedule right now.
Sorry, never mind. I get Temple mixed up. I apologize.
Yeah.
Let's see. Ohio State plays Northwestern. UCLA plays Stanford.
Arkansas is going to kick the shit out of Auburn.
You got an interesting there with Temple and SMU.
Yeah, that's the one that I'm looking at too. That's going to be an interesting game.
Let's see. Kansas State at TCU. LSU is going to beat Mississippi State like a drum.
Whiskey Stout just said in the chat that Oklahoma State's going to win.
All right. So we'll take and I'll mark that down as his prediction.
Okay.
He's going with the mullet.
Hey, I'm going to tell y'all something. I'm going to tell y'all something. South Carolina plays Florida at South Carolina. Dude, after that ass whooping Georgia just got, I don't know, man.
I'm sorry, that was not an ass whooping.
No.
Did they win the game? Did they win the game?
By 3 points.
It was an ass whipping. That was the number 3 team in the country.
I've never watched two teams try to win the damn football game so hard in my life. That was a miserable. It was a decent scoring game, but it was miserable to watch.
That was Georgia tripping.
I kind of got off on the shit, man, because I watch Uncle Lou, and Uncle Lou's talking shit about Tennessee and how everybody, oh my God, Georgia's so great, and then all of a sudden South Carolina whooped their ass. Hey, oh my God.
Yeah, I don't.
Hey, Uncle Lou, if you're watching this right now, go Arkansas.
I tell you what, for a guy who's a diehard Georgia fan, he does put on a good show. It's
He does.
So I do like Uncle Lou's stuff. We watched him last night do his top 10. That was good to watch.
It was a good watch.
Usually when I deal with Georgia fans, they're very they all they see is red and black. So but no, he does a very good job.
I know when they brought Goldberg out for Georgia on the college game day, I said, "Well,
But they kind of
Whoa! They brought the wrestler Goldberg out.
yeah, he actually played for Georgia defensive.
Yeah, I know. He well,
that's kind of scraping the barrel if you're going to take and go for a Georgia alum that's a celebrity, though. I mean,
oh yeah.
I think college game day is kind of scraping the bottom of the barrel anyway. They're bringing people in don't have nothing to do with the colleges there. I mean, they're kind of scraping the barrel just trying to get ratings up.
let's see.
Next thing you know, they'll have Katy Perry on there.
Yeah, the poor dog.
I kissed a dog and I loved it.
She still performed?
I have no idea.
You don't remember when she was on there with Ole Miss when they were real popular?
Yeah, I cannot stand that airheaded.
It was a joke.
Hey, it's all good.
She actually was on there. I was like,
It's
she
all
didn't know
good,
anything
dog.
about football at all.
She's a Satanist, man. It's okay. We overlook her.
You've been watching them Illuminati videos.
Illuminati.
Yeah, she's apparently in the Illuminati. If you take and believe YouTube stuff.
You ever seen the movie Repo Man?
Heck yeah, brother. That's a great movie. Well, not really. It's a good movie.
There's a lot of lines like that in the movie. It's funny.
I know.
Amelia, he's in that movie. It's funny.
It is funny.
Woo, great.
Anyway, you
Lord.
need to see it. There's a lot of one-liners in that movie. It's hilarious.
Well, all I can say is this. I'm not a weatherman, but my girlfriend's going to get a few inches tonight. And nobody laughed, and that is not good.
I'm sorry. I got a notification from
A few doesn't do anything. Like you said, I'm going to be bringing the thunder and the rain. That would have been something,
all I heard was something about supposed to be getting inches, and
No, all she's getting a trace of the white stuff. That's it.
Hey, she probably said, "Hurt me," and Blake's got a hammer. You know what I'm saying? I heard you.
oh hell,
I love you too, Jay. Thanks.
I'm just kidding. You brought all this up.
No, I know I brought it up, but hell, you're not supposed to give me the hammer. What the fuck, dog? What the fuck?
call for an earthquake or say you're coming in like a tornado or something. I mean, a few inches.
Hey, look, man.
everybody knows the weatherman's wrong though. It ain't gonna be a few inches. It's gonna be like a centimeter.
Yeah, it's a lot less than expected.
Blake's in here talking shit, so all he's gonna get is a handful. That's all he's getting.
Oh my gosh!
Oh yeah.
I am the only person on this panel who can get roasted by my fellow colleagues over a fucking weather joke.
Oh, that was a penis joke. I'm sorry.
All right, he'll be done by Sports Center. So.
Yeah, you could probably have little swimmers like Michael Phelps, but it ain't gonna do no good if you can't get it nowhere. So
Yeah.
Hey, it's okay. Hey, it's okay. This is all that matters, folks. That's all that matters. And you'll find that out here in 2 weeks after we whoop them other boys. this week. So.
All right, I'm listening to you, but you can't take and bitch
But you're
out.
not believing me.
can't
You're
make
not
you-
believing me, though. You got to
No,
embrace
no.
the hate. Embrace
No,
the hate.
see, you can't bitch out in 2 weeks whenever we take and hand you y'all's rear ends and make y'all little bacon bits on our salad. So.
Brother, I can bitch out anytime I want. I'm not supposed to win. I'm 4'9". I can.
No, I'm
hide
talking about you.
underneath
You got to still take and come on to the. You got
I
still
go,
got to
I
come
go
on to
over
the
here and
panel.
hide underneath the damn egg crates. I got my cop out, but if y'all lose,
If they lose,
If we
but
lose,
if y'all lose,
it
if
is
we
on,
lose,
man.
it's because y'all actually found some Walmart money and paid the refs.
Hey, we're working on it right now. We're trying to find some Walmart
brother, we could save up all year and not get that damn lucky. There ain't no way.
I don't know. Alabama pays them enough, so hell, you ain't gonna-
Exactly.
Yeah.
I didn't know it till last week, but do y'all know when they make the call on the instant replay thing, it goes straight to Tuscaloosa? I almost lost my shit. I said, "What in the fuck, for real?" I mean, hell, why don't it go to Idaho? Ain't a son of a bitch up there to play football. Hell, put it in Idaho or North Dakota. Shit.
or Sports Center.
Or Sports
Center
Center.
can do it. Yeah.
Hey, he knows what I'm talking about. Cheers,
North
Jared.
Carolina. We'll do Sports Center. How about that?
Hell yeah.
But Tuscaloosa is where the SEC's offices are. So,
Yeah.
Boy,
well,
that's
actually, it's not Tuscaloosa where the office is at. It's Birmingham.
oh, but
Ooh.
that's still a big ass coincidence, though, ain't it? I mean,
Speaking of instant replay, so when they did this little experiment of the other league a few months ago, and what was the name of that league, the American Football League or whatever?
Yeah.
yes, sir.
They had cameras everywhere. They would do instant replay.
Yeah.
The replay shit was done like in 30 seconds. You could see what was actually going on. So, like, what the hell does NCAA or NFL do? They still have these long distance replays because we know you don't got to be there that long. I mean, maybe they are calling Tuscaloosa to make sure it's okay.
Well, I think that. I mean, you got to think some of these games are being played in places like Arkansas and like, you know,
Yeah,
Mississippi.
hillbilly shitholes. Yeah.
Satellites have to link up.
It's the
After they do the Morse code to take and ask the question, make sure they see the replay.
Telegram.
Hey, we got dial up. What are you talking about?
Western Union Telegram.
Exactly.
Hey, wait a minute. Whoa. We got
You had to do
dial-up?
this. You had to dial it up.
I'm surprised you aren't dialing it up like this number right
Yeah,
here.
that's the way it is right there.
Oh,
I still have a rotary phone, mother.
I got an iPhone like that. What are you talking about?
It's all get a bah or a nay.
Cheers, Michelle. Sparkle Supreme.
Here's the stump training.
Michelle, what's going on, dear? How are you, sweetheart? I hope you look better than me. That ain't hard tonight. I look like hell. I'm wearing this Arkansas shit that I can't give away. I'm wearing this white bandana. It makes me look like such a pure, good-hearted young man.
Is that Paisley print on that or something?
I will come over there. I will come over there right now. I will come over there. You and your little pulled pork damn joke.
Everybody can see it.
It could be worse. It could be calling y'all baby back ribs or some shit. So just be thankful.
He's gonna ride over his llama and come pick your ass.
Promise me, Alan, you'll have a pulled pork sandwich here to eat on that Tuesday after the game.
Dude, that would be awesome. That'd be awesome. You could sit
They're
there.
eating it right in front of all.
Hell yeah, you could be sitting there eating it thinking, God damn, my team sucks. We can't even beat Arkansas at homecoming.
So you bring it back with or without.
Well, see, that right there shows you just the level of disrespect that Alabama has for y'all, because normally we play teams like Western Carolina for homecoming. We got Arkansas this year, so
Hey, it's okay.
Yeah.
Just remember this. One day Nick Saban is going to die. And when he dies,
Is that our only hope?
now listen, when he dies, one day our team will have another shot. It may take 30 years. I hope you're still around, Alan. You need to lay off the dairy. Lay off the dairy, brother. You can make another 30 years.
I think Nick is
I don't eat a whole lot of dairy. Well, I say that I eat a lot of cheese on stuff, but still,
See, I knew it.
So what are you saying that all our hopes are based on Nick?
Saban dying. Yeah.
That's the only hope we have. Then. Oh,
Listen,
wow.
listen to
What
me.
happened? Nick
There's
Saban
only one
died.
way Arkansas is going to win this game.
I don't think that would help us though.
In 2 weeks, there's only one way we're going to win. Nick Saban has to die. The entire first team has to get the flu. The second team has to get like ingrown toenails, and we might.
Well, the
Third.
third string is still 4 stars and a couple of 5 stars they have to remove the red shirts from.
Hey, we ain't scared. I'm
We
terrified.
scared
They're
of you.
not scared.
The only place Alabama doesn't have a 5-star is in the field goal.
Alan,
You
y'all got
always have a problem with the
Oh,
field goal.
Jesus Christ,
Alan,
dude.
Alan, y'all second.
I've never
string
understood that.
punter, Y'all second string punter is a 5-star. Let that sink in, America. Their second, the second guy who can go kick any fucking place he wants to is on the bench at Alabama. 5-star.
Well, the thing about it is our second string kicker is also a 5-star. He was starting until he missed 3 field goals in the beginning of the season. Because
Oh, shit.
apparently we're like the Bears and we can't find somebody who can get it over a crossbar.
I mean,
Yeah,
if you're
I understand.
on a scholarship, why not go to Alabama? Not like they're going to use you that much.
Oh, we don't talk about kickers, man. Did you see Dabo chewing our kickers ass the other day?
Ain't nobody want to watch no game where somebody beat somebody else like a drum. We ain't watch that mess. Y'all playing Tallahassee Community College.
Even though we were winning by 40 points.
Exactly my point.
And
Y'all might as well have been playing Charleston Southern at that point.
That was funny. That was funny. That was good. That was
when we were winning 40 to something to nothing and got benched so they missed a damn field goal.
Yeah,
That's,
let's imagine we actually watched it. Tell us what happened. Go ahead. I didn't get to see it. I'm sorry.
I'm sure y'all are scared to watch good teams play football.
No, that's the reason why most of us watch the
Oh, good.
Oklahoma game.
If you hear anybody else,
We know what good football looks like. It's not Clemson beating up on Charleston Southern.
if you're anybody else besides a Georgia kicker, your week wasn't that bad.
Yeah, no shit.
hey, bottom dollar. Don't let them bug you too bad, buddy. Charleston Southern, they'd probably kick our ass, so it's okay. It's okay.
All I remember is the Citadel being tied with Alabama at halftime. So that's
Ooh.
Hold on. Let me find something real quick. Just so we can put this mess right here to bed.
Oh my God! You just gave the guy
Oh,
with
there
the
we go.
banner ammunition.
50-17.
Bottom
It
dollar.
was
You just
10 to
gave
10
the
at
guy with the
halftime.
banners
Bama
ammunition.
scored 27 points in the third quarter and 13 points in the fourth quarter. A quarter and a half after we put the second string in. So, yes, we were tied at halftime with a team that was playing the triple option, but we scored 50 on them. So, pump the brakes there, homie. Come on, man.
wrong to show up to the damn football game, or what happened?
Bama's a second half team.
Good thing it wasn't Georgia Tech. You might have been in trouble.
Back in the day, Georgia Tech was. Ooh.
That's like Georgia State the year before put 25 up on Alabama. They scored 62 on Georgia State, but still.
Yeah.
So what? I mean, what it just takes to get to halftime? Like, all right, guys, put your pads on. Let's go play football.
It takes till halftime before Saban's like, all right, y'all fuckers going to do anything this game?
Bro, that's what y'all do
Who's
every
wanting to sit?
game. That's why I'm not worried about y'all against LSU, because I think LSU's going to go in there and, oh, yeah, and go Tigers, all that
Wait,
shit.
the narrative up to the point of the LSU game is going to be that Bama hadn't played nobody yet.
Dude,
No,
y'all,
I'm
I'm calling it right now. Alabama's going to whoop LSU 42-28.
Hey, stop with your predictions because you're
No. I'm not the one losing nothing. You're the one going to be cheating.
How much vodka did you drink lately?
Jesus Christ. You making a prediction for my teams like Lee Corso putting on the elephant head. We're fucked. We're fucked.
Hey,
We lost already. The
Alan,
game hadn't even damn started.
Alan, if I was Gary Danielson, you'd be eating this shit up.
I've got a brain and Gary Danielson doesn't.
Clemson was the first people to ever boo Corso for putting on the tiger head. So
Because it's
Wow.
like the curse of death. It's like having Drake pull for your team. Wait, what shirt does Drake have on? Fuck, we're done for the season. We're gonna make it to the championship. It don't matter. We're gonna lose.
As long as Kelly Clarkson doesn't pick him.
Jesus Christ.
That's bad. Oh God, that's bad.
I bet Kelly Clarkson takes many pickles.
She can barely pick voice or singers on The Voice, much less damn picking football teams. They gonna get a good old Southern girl in there to pick some football stuff. They need to get what's her name from Georgia, the cook. They need to get her mama on there to do it. What's
What are
her
you
name?
talking about? What are you talking about, bro?
Paula Dean. Get Paula Dean on there. She can pick some
Paula Dean?
All the
The racist chick? Hell no! Don't put her sorry ass on there. Hell.
chicken and dumplings ass.
Oh, my
shit,
God.
Sticking a dumpling's ass.
Hey,
Oh,
hey,
hell.
America, I say this every week. All these people are weird. I'm nice. I'm normal. Clean face guy. White bandana. I look like Jesus. I can't perform no miracle though.
You look like you hide from the Hell's Angels. What are you talking about?
Like Jesus selling weed on the corner.
Now that is a good damn plot. I like that.
He call you corner alley Jesus? Is that what he called?
Hell yeah, he called me crack giving alley Jesus.
Which wouldn't be bad because you could turn it into any strain that anybody would want.
Oh fuck
Even
yeah!
that Kush, man, it's a Kush.
You can have
Now I
Yeah,
wish I
beside
was
the tip
Jesus.
If
behind
Jesus
the
was
tip
from
jar.
Arkansas, if Jesus was from Arkansas, he'd be turning water into old Milwaukee, not water into wine.
Oh, that's good. That's a good one. That's good.
Oh dear Lord.
Oh, bottom dollar. Just when I was starting to pull for your shitty ass Clemson Tigers. Boy. Woo. It's okay, brother. It's okay. Hey, listen. We're gonna
Could be
kick
worse. They
their
could
ass
have
in 2
said
weeks.
Bud Light. I mean, so at least you got that going for you.
Hey,
Hell
y'all
yeah.
the shit talking to come back. So here I showed up. So
There you go. You're winning right now.
Hey,
I
BD,
think we were doing more shit talking before you showed up. What are you talking about?
hey, I tried to listen come down the road, but I live out in the middle of damn nowhere. There ain't no reception driving around.
Y'all got to take and pay to have the sunshine piped into y'all too.
What's that? I'm sorry, I missed it.
So y'all got to have the sunshine. Y'all got to pay to have the sunshine piped into y'all too. That shit's getting expensive over here.
Hey, so Tweety, that is a good
so,
beer.
Tweety is in the chat. So Tweety,
She's
what's up,
a really good
sweetheart?
beer right now. That's one of my favorite pumpkin.
Is it really that good?
Yeah, it's pretty good. Even though they're old, they can be a bad.
I had the Elysian Space Dust, and
Yeah.
I haven't tried any more Elysian beers
I
after
like
that. So I didn't care for it.
You don't like Space Dust? You don't like
No.
IPAs or?
No, it just I
No,
don't
didn't
mind, I
like
don't
it as
mind
much
a
as that
hoppy character if it's balanced, and for me that just wasn't. It was just
Oh,
like
that's more bitter. Yeah,
wow.
the IPA.
I'm so damn tired of IPAs. That's all you can
Yeah.
do here, man. I'm tired of that shit.
Yeah, yeah. What about the
Well, that's
split?
the reason why you take and go find yourself a good stout or Hefeweizen.
I got a cellar of all kinds of beers. I don't got any IPAs in there right now.
Did you drink the Elysian?
I love Browns, so that's what I try to find. But Ghost Rider is back, Alan.
Yeah, I know. I've seen it. I'm drying out, so I haven't bought none. Next time I go to the grocery store, I plan on getting a 6-pack of that though, because they do have it out. It's one of the more enjoyable lagers around here.
Theirs is 8.2. This is 8.8 that I'm drinking right now.
Wow.
Woo.
That's actually for me. I got ones 11, 12, 18.
Yeah, yeah. Me too.
Last week from April.
I was cutting back to once a week, maybe twice.
Have you tried the Elysian, the split shot?
Yeah, I like that one too. Split shot.
That is really good.
Yeah.
That's my favorite one they make.
She
I
said
like
drying out. That sounds awful.
It does suck.
No, I'm finding my creative side again since I've started drying out.
Yeah, that's
But it has its perks.
Yeah.
Blake would tell you I've found because I sent him something today for something I'm working on, and yeah, and I haven't been able to take and do something like that for a while.
Hey, I want everybody to listen to me. That guy right there's got some cool shit coming. It's just gonna take a little time. Now
Yeah,
it's probably gonna be after 2 weeks when we slay these motherfuckers in their little hometown. I'm gonna talk more shit. I know we ain't got a shot in hell of beating y'all. I know we ain't got a shot in hell. But look at me. I'm 4'9". I ain't got a shot in hell without a pogo stick and get my keys off the fridge.
You should
So
do
fuck you.
Blake, you should go,
We are coming for you.
Blake, you
brother.
should go to the team and propose to give their pregame speech. You
Oh
can-
hell yeah.
South Carolina, they said they never had a shot. Appalachian State, they said they
Right.
never had a shot.
God damn it, we're Arkansas. I know we ain't got a shot, but fuck that. We're gonna
When they lose, they'll be like, fuck that Blake guy.
What the hell does he know?
they'd be like, we just come here for the paycheck.
He's right. He wrote in on a pogo stick. What the hell?
hey, y'all can kiss my ass. I respect anybody who wrote in on a damn pogo stick.
They
Well,
can get all the pogo.
I guess it'd be better than riding in a unicycle while you're juggling.
So you're trying to say Blake would make
Would
a song?
fit in the circus, right? Is that what you're saying? I'm a carny guy. I'm a carny guy. Is that what you're saying, Alan?
You do look like the bearded lady, so I'm just saying.
Hey, you ain't seen my breasts yet, motherfucker. You have no idea.
Look, just because you got an A cup, don't be, don't have a body
Double
shape.
A cup. He
Homie,
said.
I got a B cup. Thank you. Get it straight. 34B.
Blake,
Double
go
B's?
corners.
Double B's.
I'm guessing another 10 pound. I guess another 10 pounds you have to seize.
Say what?
I'm gonna leave that one alone.
What'd you say? Whoa. What'd he say? What'd you say?
I'm gonna
I
leave
guess
that alone.
another 10 pound you have seize.
No. I was gonna say, he was talking about getting lucky. He's talking about getting lucky later. She's gonna have more fun than him because he's gonna have something to play with.
So Tweety, you in the chat there? You see how they treat me, man? They profiling on my Razorback loving ass.
Wait, you open that door like, come on in.
I don't
even
give a
took the
damn if I
door
open
off
that door or not.
tonight.
I don't give a damn if I open that door. It's my job to open the door. It's y'all's job to keep the door shut.
You didn't shut the door quick enough, Blake. When you make a comment, you shut it real quick.
Yeah, you got to keep
Yeah,
the gnats out.
yeah.
Unfortunately, we're big gnats, so we got in. Some of us are like horseflies around here, so.
Oh, he said,
Oh, man.
Scout.
So back to football at some point in time.
I forgot this was a football show. Whoa.
Oh, yeah. No, I almost forgot too.
My bad.
That's the reason why we went through those scores. I didn't even take McManners up for the games that are coming up this week. I was like, fuck it, because I have more fun with this shit when we're doing stuff like this.
You want to go through top 25? Ohio State versus Northwestern? No need to talk about that.
Yeah, and then you got Oregon number 12 playing against number 25 Washington.
Anybody want to take a field bold on that one?
No.
No.
No, I've got.
On which one? Y'all are breaking up. What'd you say?
Negative Ghost Rider patterns full.
Oregon versus Washington. You wanna
Oregon's
pick
gonna whoop that ass. That's my prediction.
Temple and SMU. That would be the one I would pick.
Ooh,
I
that's
pick Temple beat SMU.
I think SMU's gonna get the win, man. I know why too.
That's my bold prediction for this week.
Okay.
Temple over
Write it
SMU.
down. Temple's going to beat SMU.
Mark.
Number 16 Michigan plays number 7 Penn State.
Ooh, that's gonna be a good game. I hope Michigan.
Pick of the week right there.
State on that one.
I hope Michigan wins.
I'm going with Michigan. That's my upset of the week.
That was the one I was thinking about, but I don't know.
Are you like a Michigan fan, Jay?
I am. That's my second favorite team, but we have not.
Who's your third favorite team? I know it's not Arkansas. We're garbage.
Arkansas Razorbacks.
Yes.
Unfortunately.
Hey, Jeremy, we're going to convert these other three cool dudes to the dark side too. Everybody in the chat.
Well, you know the reason. You know the reason I was a Michigan fan. All my,
Yes, sir. I know why. It's
I have
hard.
a lot of relatives that live in Michigan, and every time we'd go, when I was younger, go visit them, they were watching. It seemed like every time we'd watching the Notre Dame versus Michigan game, it's a big game. I'm telling you, that game is huge up there.
Hey,
And,
so Tweety in the chat just said, Blake, you're right. They are mean friends. Thank you, sweetheart. God bless you, baby.
Oh my
God bless.
goodness.
Well, she didn't say they were. I add that shit in, but she did say
We're
mean
not mean.
friend.
We're not mean. We're just taller.
Yeah.
We're not mean. We're just tired. What you sound like, Rod? We're not mean. We're just tired. Girl. Mm-hmm.
So,
We don't have pogo sticks. Let's put it that way.
Hey, I know what you're getting for Christmas. I know what you're getting for Christmas, bruh.
Same thing I got last year.
Hell yeah. No, not last year. Jay gonna wake up. There's gonna be a gift from Santa Claus. It's gonna be a damn pogo stick, and he gonna know my struggle.
Just remember though, when you're going on the pogo stick,
You know what? I say we make a bet.
don't
We've never made a bet on this show. Let's make a bet right now. If
have
we-
you ever
if-
leaned over the refrigerator when you're trying to get your keys on the pogo stick?
Only if there's some chick below me trying to give me a boost. Listen, if we beat y'all, Alan, you got to wear a Razorback shirt. And if y'all beat us, I'm just gonna keep wearing this same shit because that's bottom dollar. What do you think, brother? Chime in.
I
Yeah,
gotta get me another beer. I'll be right back.
but if you got to keep wearing it, it's pretty bad. So
I done made Jay get another beer. He's starting to believe.
you sitting here taking and talking about let's make a bet. If we lose to y'all, I got to wear Arkansas shirt.
Hell
lose,
yeah.
y'all lose. You just keep wearing what you're making me
yeah.
want to beer at this point. I'm trying to dry the fuck out.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. Hey, listen. When we kick your ass, you see this shoulder right here? It'll dry your tears, brother. It'll dry your tears. It'll be all right. I take it that we're not going to do the bet, right?
If you're going to keep wearing Arkansas stuff, that's not a bet.
Yeah, but if I wear Alabama stuff, I look too damn good for everybody on the panel. I mean, what the hell?
I see somebody shaving on that one.
No. I'll tell you. Okay, wait a minute. You just got out of the crosshairs. You just got in the crosshairs.
Oh dear
If-
God, how's
if-
that?
No, listen, I got a great idea. If Arkansas wins, you wear an Alabama shirt, you shave your beard. If Arkansas gets whooped, I ain't gonna do shit.
I have no dogs in that fight.
I'll make you a deal. I'll lay off dairy for like a week.
Yeah, see, I have no dogs in that fight.
Oh, come on, bottom dollar. Hell, come on, brother. I like how I love that answer. You see how he
If
went,
you beat Alabama, I win. So I'm good. If you beat Alabama, that helps me.
that's another reason you ought to shave. Have faith, brother. You gotta have faith.
What are you, George Michaels now? Got to have faith. At least you can be like damn
You smart
Limp
ass.
Biscuit.
You smart ass. I didn't see that coming. That was good.
Got to have faith.
Because
Come on now. That's all right. You sitting here talking all the smack. We're gonna be like
y'all gonna whoop our ass 62-10. That's my prediction.
62-10. I don't
Yes.
know. Y'all
That-
probably taking score at least 20.
Hell no, dude. We
Everybody
can't
else
get-
does.
I'm thinking you probably score 69 because you're going to take it and get it.
Hey, Alan, I'm just picking, man. Our receivers couldn't catch a cold. We couldn't catch our ass with both hands. If you gave us 10 yards, it's
Who's
okay.
right there, Jeremy?
That's the same one. That's a Carbot. Have you seen that? I thought I told you.
Yeah. Back one.
You'll shoot your eye out.
Yeah.
Has to do with the Christmas story, you know.
Hey, Whiskey, I like
Good.
Alan.
Whiskey. I like that comment in the thing. Whiskey just said, every time Blake talks about Arkansas Razorbacks, all I see is Arnold on Green Acres. Oh my God, that was old, bro.
Green Acres is a place to be. No.
See, I'm not.
Like, it's like, what the hell?
Have a lot of fun on the farm, man.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that Louisiana Monroe beats App State, even though I'm probably gonna lose on that one.
Oh, so we can go outside the top 25 for our predictions?
Well,
Yeah, brother.
App State is
Yeah, yeah.
App State is ranked.
Sure, brother. Whatever you want to predict, right?
Wrong is
I'll take Syracuse over Pittsburgh.
Yeah, you're
Right. That's a
Your
pretty
pick
good.
has to be an upset Vegas style.
I think you're going to be. I think you're pretty good on that, Rajay.
Hey, right, that is a good pick, brother. I'm still going to take my Hogs
Syracuse
over
over who?
Auburn.
Pittsburgh?
It makes it a cakewalk for Clemson for bottom dollar. I mean,
But I'm sorry.
because I got like I said, Syracuse over Pittsburgh. Like the other side of your ACC is going to be so weak for Clemson down the line.
It's disgusting.
Yeah, it's bad.
Yeah, the ACC is looking like the Southern Conference and the FCS this year.
It's looking like the SWAC.
And see, I can't even defend it. That's the sad thing about it. I can't even be mad. I'm like, damn, it's up. That's what sucks for Clemson this year is that everybody else in our conference is dragging ass and not helping.
Yeah.
Oh, Robert Whiskey Scout says Pitt beats Syracuse. So, Rajay, you got somebody who just does not agree with you on that one pick.
Well, come on here and say something. Oh, you can't.
He can't.
Yeah, I think the Syracuse over Pitt, that would be an upset. Regardless
that's
of it being top 25, that would be an upset.
Yeah, I mean, going out to this week, there's not much to choose from. I mean, Arizona State, that game was a scary game to look at. I mean, they could beat Utah, but Utah's not going to be an easy one for them to overcome.
It's going to be hard for Michigan to walk in there and beat Penn, but I'm going to go with it just for shits and giggles.
For Michigan,
Okay, I'm still standing by my pick. I think this week Arkansas has just been screwing with everybody's head. I think we're going to start KJ Jefferson. The kid can run. I think we're going to beat Auburn.
You picked Arizona State over Utah earlier as your upset of the week. We're going to stick
I
with
know
that.
that. That's my real upset of the week. But where my heart is, that's where the Auburn game is, bro.
So, yeah, about shoulders and crying on stuff and everything like that. My shirts are pretty absorbent too. So after y'all get spanked and get turned into bacon bits again, I got a shoulder right here for you, cuz.
Hey, it's okay, brother. Hey, seriously, Uncle Lou said the same shit about South Carolina.
Now, I will say this: if y'all put those fucking tigers back in the zoo, I'll be happy as a motherfucker. So,
we're going to.
I would be too.
We're
Yeah,
going
that
to.
would be awesome.
Yeah, it would be.
but it's not going to happen.
Hey,
Ryan,
we was up here. We was up here, boy. Ooh, it's up here in the clouds. And he goes, we fell right down like that.
I am up in the clouds, I must admit. So.
Tweety's all over you.
Arkansas, like the suey pig, that's the sound that a hog makes every time it gets shot. So it is sad. So I don't know what they're going to do.
We're Ned Beatty.
it's crazy. It's crazy that Arkansas's their war chant is their death knell. So I mean,
Boy, I cannot wait till we put our right foot up sideways up y'all's ass. This is going to be great.
the only way y'all gonna have y'all's right foot sideways up our asses is if we take and swallow y'all the wrong way.
2000. Hey, listen, brother. 2037. Your ass is ours.
Damn.
Arkansas can't even go up a hog's ass to find a ham sandwich right now. So
Hey, it's okay, brother. Hey, you just hating. You're just scared because if we beat them, we're going to beat y'all. Then we're going to be national champs. First ever 8-4
Well, the
national
problem
champs.
with that prognosis is the fact that number one, you
it's never
get
going to
your
happen.
head at your own ass because it's a little bit too rosy in there, apparently.
No. See, that's not the problem. The problem is that you ain't got no faith that my Hogs can
You need
beat
to stop
your
falling,
Alabama
you need to
Crimson
stop
Tide.
falling backwards on
I
those
don't either.
fence posts for the butthole. to
Hey,
look
that's
like
enough
that.
out of you. We're going to win.
I'm a realistic fan. Let's put it that way.
I'm a dreamer.
So were the flower children back in the 60s, and we see where they're at today.
Hey, at least I'm not smoking meth. It could be worse. You know what I mean?
No, but you might have something else in common with the flower children from the 60s.
I sure do, man. I believe in acid. I mean, damn, I just said that live. Hoops.
You crazy sucker.
So normally at this point, I'd be taking and going, all right, we're going to talk NFL, but fuck all that, because we start talking NFL on this shit, and it goes from high energy to like blip, 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 blip. We start sounding like we're trying to speak Chinese or some shit like that. So fuck all that.
Well, even though I'm not watching the NFL, I see the refs are still fucking up shit. So
Yes, sir, brother. Day in, day out. That's their job, my friend.
my whole feed was just on Facebook was the refs missing stuff.
I tried to sit down and watch some of it this week, and it was bad. I tried. I did. I did. I sat down and honestly tried to watch it, and I just couldn't. It was that bad this week.
I'll tell you what, I sat here and I was watching it. My Hogs lost, and everybody, we all have our teams and all that stuff, but I'm a Cowboy fan. He's a Chief fan. I watched his Chiefs lose. I was like, God, I want to text my homeboy, but what do I tell him? I didn't know what to tell him. And then I thought to myself, well, damn, when we win, I'm going to text him and tell him that we're winners, he's losers.
Right.
We lost too.
To an 0-4 team, no less, but
Yeah,
it won't go there.
But you guys lost to the Jets.
What is it? What is this? Chop Blake balls off tonight? Is that what this is?
That's just a few letters.
You know the reason why y'all lost to the Jets? They've got an Alabama first rounder on the defensive line, so we know y'all were doing shit.
Oh, see that?
Hey, that's horseshit. I'll tell you why we lost to the Jets, because we ain't worth a shit. That's why we lost to the Jets.
I really was shocked at that score. Really was.
No,
I don't know. I didn't get to watch the game, but what the hell happened to Dallas?
The Cowboys are just like Arkansas, and they're just like everybody else who you like pulling for. They're like the Toledo Rockets. What will go wrong will. Just give it time.
I just like to watch
What?
like, Undisputed so Shannon can pick a skip on that show about his Cowboys.
Oh, dude, that is funny. I'm a Cowboy fan. I hate Skip Bayless. I think it's funny when Shannon tears him apart.
Well, see, the problem with Dallas is their first 3 games of the season, everybody's like, oh my God, Dax is amazing. And Dax is a good quarterback against teams that aren't very good defensively. And the 3 teams they took and played at the beginning of the season were dead last in offensive and defensive efficiency.
Wasn't
So, I
it,
mean, it's
you
kind of
understand
hard
that,
not to
Blake?
make it look good.
wasn't it kind of like Tony Romo was good until you got to the playoffs against good teams?
Tony Romo put the suck ass.
Yeah, but he's a good
golfer. He's a better golfer than he ever was a quarterback.
Look,
he's a good announcer. I think he does good
That,
at that.
that motherfucker couldn't hit the broadside of a barn with a football, man. He sucked ass.
wait. Look, I'm not a Dallas Cowboys fan, but the problem is
I
for
can tell.
the last 10 years is y'all haven't had a coach worth a fuck, and y'all didn't have
Right.
nobody around
I
Tony
agree on
Romo to take for that motherfucker to throw to other than Dez Bryant.
You ever heard of this cat named Terrell Owens? T.O.? We had
That
him.
That was before Romo.
No, it wasn't. That was right during the Romo age, dude.
Yeah, at the downside of his career.
Yeah.
It don't matter about that. You don't remember
Yeah,
him
it does.
crying?
What
This,
homie,
this grown
he's
man
like
crying on live TV.
26
That's my
to
quarterback. That's my quarterback. Then all of a sudden they put their kick in. All of a sudden, it ain't his quarterback no more, is it?
Crying. He was crying. Jason Witten was like Romo's Linus blanket back then. So,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
but here's a question. Here's a question for you. Right? So, with the Cowboys, the old Cowboys versus the new Cowboys, as far as when Tony Romo was there, or when Danny White was there, who was the bigger choker that had a chance to actually do
Tony
something?
Romo.
Worse
Tony
than Danny
Romo.
White. Danny White had Hall of Famers all around him.
I know
Yeah,
it, brother.
that's true.
I would much rather roll with Danny White. Danny Wright. Danny didn't hurt himself running. That's what I like in my quarterbacks. Brandon Allen, our old quarterback for Arkansas, he never got hurt ever getting a hit. But he'd run. He did like a Kevin Nash movie. He'd like pop his knee out or, oh, God, I'm fucked up. Nobody'd even touch him. Romo's the same damn way, dude. It's the same fucking way. He goes running for a massive 8-yard gain. And
Danny White's a bigger choker than Romo was.
And it didn't help Romo at the end of his career. He was being held together by bubblegum and Band-Aids. So, I mean,
No.
well, that's true too. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think the Dolphins are tanking right now so they can get to a Tagovailoa. I pray to God.
Josh Rosen is going to be their quarterback next year. Watch what I'm telling you, because Josh Rosen is playing very good to take and be playing on a losing team. they're not tanking for Tua. They're tanking to take and get Jerry Jeudy. They're going to take and get an offensive lineman, and they're going to take and get either a tight end or another wide receiver. And then the second round, they're going to start with the defense.
Yeah,
Watch what I'm telling you.
A couple of weeks ago, there was an article saying half the Dolphins don't want to be there, so they're not playing well.
That's what I'm saying. Wouldn't you trade Josh Rosen for the number 1 draft pick? I mean, think about it. They got 4 or 5 draft picks. If you trade 3 of them, don't tell me you can't get the first pick.
They have the number 1. They're going to have the number 1 pick anyways with the way the season's going. And as far as taking and trading an established quarterback, somebody who's very young, he's number one pick himself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's no reason it's taking start all over again because you got teams behind you that, they've got 5 picks in the first, I think 100 picks of this next year, and 4 picks in the first 100 the year after. They can build around Josh Rosen and make something. The boy's good at quarterback.
If the draft started today, record-wise, the Miami Dolphins would have the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 19th pick.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Tell me about it, bro.
Yeah, but nobody's talking about the big story here. The Redskins won a game.
Hell yeah. God bless them Redskins. Good for y'all, man.
Y'all see, and Jalen Ramsey got traded to the Rams.
Really?
And Marcus Peters got traded from the Rams to the Ravens. So.
The only question I have, and I think Alan probably the only one's going to care about this, but and Rajay too. Comes to the Panthers. What's going to happen whenever
Cam Newton
is ready to come back?
Nothing.
I think what I read, he's lost his spot there.
Really?
I agree.
I haven't been keeping up. Who took his spot?
Kyle Allen. He's a rookie. The thing about it is what's fucked up Cam this year is the fact that number 1, he hid that injury, and number 2, they took and changed his throwing motion.
Yeah, they kind of took.
He already wasn't accurate, but now you can't take and change somebody's throwing motion and expect them to be more accurate than what they were before. Because he could at least hit open receivers on a deep ball, and then some of the mid range, but it was hit or miss. Now it's all miss.
Well, what did his motion due to his shoulder deal, or was it just they wanted to make him more of a pocket passer?
They wanted to make him more of a pocket passer.
So
he's not that type, and he's not that type of quarterback at all.
Whatsoever. He's more run your ass kind of quarterback.
Yeah.
That's how some players get ruined if these coaches.
You see me scratching myself. I'm not on meth. I was working in insulation today, so I'm itching like a bitch. So I don't know. I'm scratching all over the damn place.
You're in Carolina. I'm just saying. It's one of the states.
I'm too fat to be on meth.
He's a hillbilly. He's back up in the hills. It wouldn't be meth anyways. It'd be little white pills. It'd be little white pills.
Now, Kyle Allen, he's the one from Texas A&M, right? The quarterback from.
Yes.
I think so.
Yes.
Okay, that's the only one I know named Kyle Allen. Okay.
Yeah,
wow. And he's doing good in the NFL.
He is undefeated as a starter so far.
He had to throw an interception.
Wow. Okay.
Nice.
Well, I mean, it's kind of hard to take and throw an interception when you only throw it 15 times a game because you hand it off to Christian McCaffrey every other play.
Did you see that juke that he laid down? Oh my God.
Christian McCaffrey is overrated, guys.
I was playing fantasy. I would have wanted that guy on my team.
Christian McCaffrey is so overrated, man.
You think so?
We won't know because I just muted his ass. He's out team's whole offense. Oh, he's overrated. Look, just because he's doing better than Zeke.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Yeah, Zeke.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not even getting the ball 20 times a game so far. I mean, so
did he get a big contract this year?
Well, I mean that he's
get a big contract or money this year. Or
yeah, he's gonna be the Albert Haynesworth of running backs. So
that's what's wrong with my Cowboys right now, man. They paid Zeke all that money, and Zeke ain't hungry no more. Just wait.
He's hungry. He said, "Feed me, feed me."
Oh, he did. He got fed too.
Now he's full. He's like, I'm done. I'm full.
Yeah, you're
Does he,
right.
does he do that anymore now? Does he do that anymore?
That exact. No, he don't because he don't ever get past 5 yards. No, he don't do it anymore, bro.
He's not hungry anymore. He
Hell
don't.
no, he's full. Like Rod said, he is full.
He's still making practices with a shirt on.
Backers and
Yeah,
paychecks.
that bastard's still overpriced on FanDuel.
He wants to practice the half shirt. His half,
Hey, Alan, how much does he cost on FanDuel?
He's 8,300.
No shit, 80.
Fucking Christian McCaffrey's like $9,000 to take and put him on your fucking team. Jesus
Fuck
fucking Christ.
that. Fuck
What?
that.
You're given a $50,000 whenever you play on FanDuel. You got a $50,000 salary to
No
take and
way.
work with, and that motherfucker is $9,000, but he's worth it because he'll get you 30 points every fucking outing.
you guys can get some.
Last year it was the same way with like Kamara and Ezekiel Elliott. This year, Elliott, I think the most he's got was 22 points in the game.
I'm sure you guys get some bangles.
No, he got 24. 24. He was
Yeah,
close, but he
even,
got 24.
He got 24 if it was a full point PPR league.
If you guys take a bangle, they might give you money back.
So with
You
the
don't know shit.
I saw that. That was good.
What's that bottom dollar?
I said with Deshaun Watson, would you take him on FanDuel with that horrible ass offensive line he's got?
Damn right. He puts up.
Hell yeah, brother.
They can pair him with old Hopkins or Will Fuller, depending on the matchup, and you got 70 points half the time, right off the rip, just with those two.
I actually read a story the other day. This dude was actually pissed about that shit because his first 2 picks, he got lucky. He got Patrick Mahomes and he got Antonio Brown. Then we saw what happened with AB, right?
Well,
So-
see, the thing on FanDuel is you take and pick for every contest. You take and pick your team
Yes, sir.
and fill it out.
Okay. Well, somebody was just mad about that, man. What is going on with Antonio Brown, dude? Does he just think he's big? Well, that's right.
He's a wide receiver. Wide receivers are always your divas.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I'll tell you what. If I had Patrick Mahomes, dude, Mahomes is going to go down, in my opinion, as the greatest NFL quarterback of all time. I know he's starting hot.
He's in Kansas City. He'll go down as the greatest quarterback that ever won the Super Bowl.
I don't know, Bo. They may actually go this year.
He might be the one that gets Andy Reid over the hump from thing, but I wouldn't say. I don't know. I mean, I haven't watched him since he's come in the league, but to say he's gonna be the best of all time.
Hey, Rod, he's amazing, brother. This kid is looking off safeties in the backfield when they're fucking blitzing.
Yeah,
He's
but
throwing-
here's the thing: like, you can't really compare all-time players anymore. 'Cause
Yeah, that's true.
They change these rules so much. It's like
That's
can-
true.
They might as well be playing two-hand touch or flag football at this
You
point.
could wheel out Joe Montana right now, and he'd probably make it to the Pro Bowl team because he could probably put up numbers that they couldn't touch them the way they are now.
Yeah.
See, I just don't believe that, brother, because Joe Montana and Steve Young proved one thing. They both needed Jerry Rice. Jerry Rice was a
But they-
bad man.
Montana without Jerry Rice.
Yeah.
He won his first Super Bowl without Jerry Rice.
That's cool. That's cool. How many did he win with him?
3.
Yeah, that's my point. Jerry
All right,
Rice.
But you also got to think it was different.
Bradshaw had Swan or Bradshaw had Stalwart or
If
Brady.
they'd have had the rules back then that they have now, they'd
Oh,
have
shit,
won.
yeah.
They'd have won 10 Super Bowls in a row.
Exactly. Montana would have torn apart.
Back then than they had now, Tom Brady would have been knocked the fuck out. It would never won.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
And I
sir.
hate to say this, even with what you just said, Roger, the Tom Brady right now, I mean, it's hard to argue with that fact. I don't like him.
I don't have any beer. It's Mountain Dew.
It's Tom Brady right now is the GOAT. You gotta
No,
beat
Tom Brady has it, but I'm saying if you'd have played in that decade, back
No.
in the 80s,
no. He been done for.
yeah, he wouldn't have been able to do some of the stuff he did.
He cries when people dive at his fucking legs.
Yeah.
He wouldn't.
Okay, so I got
You'd
to
have tried to call a flag and on LT would have took him out. LT looked at that ref, you're like, you better put that flag back in your pocket.
Damn right. Man, LT would have looked at that ref and been like, "Hey, I got a key. I got a key in the car after the game for you."
Yeah, buddy. And he ain't talking about Coke either. So,
Yeah.
hey, LT was bad, dude. There's been a lot of great football players. I don't know who the best one I've ever seen is. If I was just gonna, holy shit, who's the best football player I've ever seen? Hell, you can't really go with that because it's all position. If I was going to go receiver, I'd say Randy Moss. Randy Moss was a guy, dude. He's
Right
a
there,
guy. Oh,
If I had-
nice, brother. What you got?
A lot of time it would be the Randy Moss or Emmitt Smith. I mean,
Signature? 86-90, baby.
That is nice, Rod.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
nice, brother. I'm a Cowboy fan, so I can't support that hot garbage. But hey, I still love you and support your opinion, sir.
You ever hear the story like back in the 80s and early 90s when he used to play? To get the players tired out the night before, they would call hookers to the other team's hotel rooms.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I've heard that story.
That's before we got all PC, and now all of a sudden can't nobody say nothing. Yeah.
It's funny. I was watching something on YouTube the other day. Pat McAfee, the ex punter for
WVU Mountain, baby. WVU.
He was talking about they took and brought somebody in under Ryan Grigson to battle Vinatieri and him for their positions. He said, and the punter was on the punter they brought in was fresh out of college, and he was on Adderall. He somehow got an exception through the league to take the Adderall. He said, I never took Adderall. He said, my entire time playing the NFL. He said, the minute I took and got out, he said, the day I took and actually retired after the press conference, he said, I was tired. He's like, I had all these interviews to do, and somebody took and told me, here, take this. He said, it was an Adderall. He said, damn straight, that's a fucking performance-enhancing drug.
Yes, sir. Adderall is nothing but synthetic crystal meth, folks.
I tell you what, hey, that's why I graduated from college with a 3.9.
Because you didn't take Adderall, or you did?
I did. Yeah, I mean, I did. I had a prescription for it. I took it, and I'm telling you, it makes you. It is 100% a.
Oh,
Like made
hell
you,
yeah.
like made you more alert when you took it.
You lose weight.
It's meth.
I mean, it is exactly what it is. It's meth. It is exactly what you're saying, Blake. I see what you're saying. It's exactly what it is. But I'm telling you, it is 100% a performance-enhancing drug, no matter how you want to classify it.
Oh, of course, man. That's why I don't understand why people bitch about shit like that. Like, I know this is a football chat, and I know we may be getting off, but I just want to say one thing. Barry Bonds, if y'all watch baseball, anybody watching right now, Barry Bonds is the greatest batter I've ever seen in my life. That dude was so fucking good. He didn't need steroids. Then when he got jacked up to the tits, right, he started knocking all the home runs and shit. Oh, he does steroids. You cannot tell me Terry Bradshaw, Babe Ruth, Michael Jordan, Bo Jackson, if they didn't have the opportunity to take steroids, they wouldn't have done it. I mean, hell, okay, seriously.
You are using the worst fucking argument I've ever fucking heard.
That's okay. That's my
Steroids.
job. That's my job on this.
Steroids
Babe
is
Ruth
fucking
did take
cheating,
coke.
no matter how you.
That kept him up.
That motherfucker went from a big head to a waterhead looking motherfucker.
Barry Bonds was already a Hall of Fame player, though.
Yeah, he
That's
did.
my point.
He
That's my
didn't need
point.
the roids, and he definitely was on the roids
Well, he never got caught with roids.
No, he didn't.
because because even in front of the judges in Congress, he wouldn't fucking cop to it and pleaded the fifth. That's why.
I don't blame him. I don't want to grab my ankles for Bubba
No,
either.
even when they did the random testing, he never got caught with anything.
He never did.
And you said Babe Ruth. Hell, Babe Ruth steroids are fucking hot dogs and hamburgers and beer.
Hey,
no.
and Babe Ruth's still top five.
That
Babe
coke,
Ruth.
I would enhance them for him to stay up and stuff to do stuff.
Well, back then the Coca-Cola had cocaine in it, so I'm sure they were taking performance-enhancing drugs.
They were doing like the little greenies. I mean, all decades has something going on.
But
Ray Lewis said, "If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying."
And Ray Lewis is a god.
If you ain't killing, you ain't
Ray Lewis is
You know,
a god. folks.
killing.
I would rather shave a lion's ass with a rusty razor than get hit by Ray Lewis.
Here's your thing, right? So if you were in a game, you had to choose for two guys to actually get a full blown shot on you. It was Ray Lewis and LT. Who do you take?
I take the lion with the rusty razor. That's what I do.
I'm taking Ray Lewis.
I don't want
Fucking
either
LT
one
would
of
take your goddamn head
them
off.
over me. Hey, what about Derek Thomas, Jeremy? You remember DT?
Yeah. Oh,
DT.
yeah.
DT was the next
He
LT.
wasn't like one of those guys that were like that hard hit type. I mean, you saw he got a lot of sacks and stuff, but he wasn't like.
Yeah, he wasn't taking clothesline you WWE style to take and flip you the fuck over like Lawrence Taylor was.
Yeah.
Oh no, Lawrence
He
Taylor.
was like a Jack Lambert on the outside, but faster.
Lawrence Taylor was a headhunter, dude.
Yeah.
And he was good. You know who else was a good damn middle linebacker who was a headhunter? Mike Singletary.
Oh, Mike
Mike Singletary was a killer.
Mm-hmm. I agree on that.
Killer, but
heads off. And Ray Nitschke back in the 50s taking people.
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, look. Next time you talk steroid, you got to come with a better argument than that. That's hold on. He went from a life. He went from a 40 home run annual hitter for his first 10 years in the season to hitting 50 and 60. I'm going to put roids, yeah, motherfucker. And
So did you hear the second person I named? Bo Jackson. Bo Jackson never took steroids. That guy never lifted a fucking weight in his life. God just gave that guy that body, and he was. Go back, everybody watching this right now. If you don't believe me, go watch some old Bo Jackson.
Herschel Walker never lift weights. Herschel Walker was on sit-ups and push-ups.
Herschel Walker.
Sit-ups, push-ups, and fucking ate Fritos.
Yeah,
Hey,
he was doing a jail cell workout.
God bless Herschel Walker. He's 53 years old now. He's kicking some ass in MMA. Can you imagine what he would have done if he was 20? Oh, I know.
God, he'd have been like fucking fighting Kimbo Slice.
Hey, Rod, let me ask something. What if LeBron James said, fuck the NBA and went to UFC? That dude would be a killer.
That motherfucker get hit one goddamn time and complain he's fucking dehydrated because he ain't drinking enough motherfucking Gatorade. That's what the fuck would happen with LeBron. Fuck that motherfucker. That's something that sold the fucking sold the people over there in fucking China up the goddamn river. I don't fucking agree with the fucking owner. He don't know the whole situation. Motherfucker choosing money over fucking human rights. Fuck that son of a bitch.
Hey, listen, I didn't say nothing about his damn aspects.
No, that was.
I'm just saying, a 6'8", 290-pound killer.
Yeah, I like the fact that Stephon.
That was the dumbest shit LeBron has done yet.
Yes, it was.
He would have been better not to say anything because it just came. Then he tried to come back and cover it to make it sound different, and it still sounded worse. It was like, just walk away and let it go.
Yeah. I tried to figure out what was going on that. I don't even know what was.
It's because of the way the protesters over there in Hong Kong and stuff like that. They're taking a rolling up on the protesters over there who are upset that they're trying to take away the autonomy that Hong Kong is supposed to have until 2040.
Right.
And they're protesting them trying to take that from them.
Yeah, they've been fighting the police and everything. They were like,
and the cops have started using tactics. So they've shot into crowds. They've started taking and actually being plain clothes and just walking up and knocking the piss out of people and dragging them away. And they're not fucking seen again. And they're taking and deporting them to mainland China.
Wow.
With the Hong Kong Constitution that they got written in until 2040. That's the reason why. And then that motherfucker gonna sit there and say that shit. Fuck you, dude. Fuck
you. He was uneducated.
That was one of the worst things that ever happened in Hong Kong was whenever they turned them over to China. I really believe that. They went
a whole different thing when Britain was like their lead or whatever. Yeah.
Whenever Britain had then they turned it over to China. That I remember that other thing that happened. I remember my life. I was like, that's not going to be good.
Well, see, it's funny because they want to take in Hong Kong's autonomy or whatever, but they had to take Hong Kong's because Hong Kong still has a capitalist economy there. Right. They had to take and model the capitalist economy that they had in the free market. They had to take and put a couple of caps and stuff on how they take and run their economy. That's the reason why they went from being broke ass motherfuckers with people taking and starving to death in the fucking rice paddies to being the second largest fucking economy in the world right now. Because they had to take and go after and take a look at Hong Kong, what the fuck they were doing, and fucking copy that shit.
That's right. That's right there. That is right.
Yeah. They should have been an independent country, not went back in for China.
Right. Yeah, that whole thing. Now
I want to turn it into a
And the
title.
thing, America, all this shit started over me saying if LeBron James said "fuck the Cavs" and go to the UFC.
I can't. I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm gonna tell you like this. LeBron James, I'm not gonna take anything from him as a fucking player because he's got all the fucking stats and he's won some titles.
The greatest athlete to ever play in the NBA.
That being said, the motherfucker needs to keep that shit.
No, I take that back. No, I take that back. I just spoke out of turn.
I know Blake's prodding you on. I can tell.
Hey, listen, I took way too much on that. My bandana's too tight. The greatest athlete to ever play in the NBA is Wilt Chamberlain. Fact.
Bandana's one too tight.
He was 7'4", didn't have to take and jump the dunk.
Wilt Chamberlain was a 7 foot tall
did
monster who
block,
could bench press
block,
600
block,
pounds.
I would say Kareem over Wilt.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah, there you go. Kareem.
basketball wise, yeah.
Kareem, or I'd go Kareem over him because Kareem's still has been out of the league for how he's been retired for how long and still is the point.
Guys, I didn't say stat wise, basketball wise. I said physically.
Like, stop starting shit, man.
Wilt was like 7'2", and all he had to do was stand there and take and block somebody that was trying to take and shoot because they was all 6'2" and 5'9".
Well, what about this new cat that's coming up, man? I saw him at UCF last year. This dude is 7'8", Taco Fall.
That's my new bowl.
7'8".
7'8", Taco Fall. Jay, listen to me, brother. He never played basketball before he got to Central Florida the last couple of years. They just say he needs to do better and play some more basketball. This dude is 7'8". All you gotta do is throw the fucking ball up there, and man, this dude, check him out on YouTube if you're watching right now.
He should be able to dunk every play.
Yeah,
I see
He's
like
a development contract.
Jeremy, this kid would throw Shaq around. I'm
No,
telling you.
He's 7'8" and like 200 pounds.
No, you didn't hear me right. I meant the old Shaq, not the young Shaq.
You
But the
could
old
move
Shaq.
Old Shaq would take and throw his fucking ass at him and take and break that motherfucker.
I don't know, man.
If Shaq was here right now, he'd be like, "Boy, you don't know what you're talking about, buddy."
Damn, I thought Shaq was in the room.
I did too. That was the best spot Shaq I've ever heard.
Now, you want to talk about athletes in the last 20 years, Shaq was one of the most dominant. But
No, Taco Fall, I see kind of being like a Sean Bradley, or he's my new Bull's son, but he's still too skinny.
You're right, brother.
All ball is Ball's son, and he played at Oregon, and he got signed by who did he get drafted by? He got drafted by I think Boston. He's going to be in their G League this year.
Yeah,
That's
Taco was his son too. Like he went like late first round, and they were talking about my new Bull's son.
Hey, Rod, do you remember a cat named George Mirasan? He used to play for the Washington.
Oh yeah.
Okay, George Mirasan. That's who he
was
reminds me of.
solid. He was a big body. He wasn't that skinny. Yeah.
Guys, I'm just going to say this: 7'8", you can't teach that. I don't give a damn how much you practice. If you 7'8", can you imagine somebody 8 foot tall being a tight end? I know we're going back to that same shit we talked about, but I'm just being honest with you.
I don't know. Maybe
He can fall 3 yards. He's 9 foot tall. So
Here we go to NBA stuff. I'm fucking lost. I have no idea.
All right, well, I'm gonna go on ahead and I'm gonna read the predictions back. Blake chose Arizona State over Utah.
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Whiskey Scout took and chose Oklahoma State over Baylor. Mr. Bottom Dollar chose Michigan over Penn State.
I can see
I'm
that.
choosing Louisiana Monroe over App State, and then Rod J chose Syracuse over Pittsburgh. So,
And I chose Temple over SMU.
yes,
Yeah, Jeremy Temple over SMU.
Hey, Jay, that's a good pick, brother.
Yes,
That is
that's
a good pick.
I believe that'll happen.
That is a good pick.
Just like Tennessee, I believe this will happen.
So those are the predictions. We'll take and see how those play out, and I'm gonna go on ahead and put the kibosh on this. I got a youngin' I got to get to bed, and yes, anybody that's watching that subscribe to the panel. Thank you, Blake, Rod J, Bottom Dollar, and Mr. Jeremy for joining me this evening. It's always a pleasure having y'all fellas on here.
Thank all y'all for joining, man. Without y'all are the stars of the show. Everybody watching this right now, y'all the stars of the show, man. And we're still going to kick their ass. I promise. It may take till 2037, like I said, but we're
Peace
going to
out,
kick their
everybody.
ass.
We'll see y'all next week.
Make
Later,
sure
everybody.
you catch Jesus at a corner near you.